Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatin Nadia binti Azli. So my group and I will present about human resource in Portal 1 Senior Berhad. So this is my team and this is our agenda. So I will start the presentation with the introduction. So Portal 1 company is an established information system (NELV) or extra low voltage solution with more than 17 years of experience serving diverse industry. They span in government, retail, education, telecommunication, construction, and also manufacturing companies. They expertise in networking, security, line of business application or LOB application, system infrastructure, and also extra low voltage or ELV. It has provided cost-effective solution to many satisfied customers. So basically, this company is the information technology-based company or IT-based. So next, we move to vision and mission. Their vision is to provide end-to-end solution and proven technologies to their clients. There are 4 missions that they want to achieve, which is first, they want to establish trust and synergy with their clients through an honest relation, embrace total quality management throughout the organization, continuously upgrade and develop their skills and knowledge as a distinct advantage, and being recognized as a quality solution provider in the area of system integration net and also system maintenance. There are 4 types of service that this company provides, which is first, outsourcing. Portal 1 Sendiri Berhad is one of the companies that can be hired to outsource the IT service or information technology service. This is the benefit of outsourcing. First, allow business to focus on their core operations, access to a wider pool of expertise and technology, pricing based on established goal and predictable IT costs, philosophy that targets long-term partnership, focusing on governance and proactive management, operational excellence and compliance with commitments, and lastly, scalable service as and when you need. The second service is help desk and monitoring. It consists of technical support service, managed service and monitoring, and also asset audit and software compliance service. First, technical support service. Technical support service consists of desk side support and also server side support. Next is managed service and monitoring. They do 24 hours and 7 days monitoring, secure VPN access for login, server and application monitoring, network performance monitoring, bandwidth and traffic monitoring, log and event monitoring, and lastly, page management. Next is asset audit and software compliance service. It is consists of 4. First, gap analysis. Gap analysis consists of hardware audit, software audit, and also system audit. Second, system documentation. System documentation consists of network schematic, access control list, and also infrastructure schematic. Third, media picking. It consists of license track. And lastly, asset learning, which is asset identification. The third service is extra low voltage or ELV. It is focusing more on structured cabling. As we know, it is very often that the most important data are lost due to software corruption, hardware failure, power failure, and also malice and virus. So, with proper data storage and recovery policies, all of instances will have a tremendous effect on your company operation. Portal 1 Senior Berhad are total solution provider, and they have supported many company names in the storage industry like Quantum, Sony, iOmega, and also Veritas. The last service is system integration. They focusing on security. Portal 1 Senior Berhad expert can provide end-to-end security management using well-known products in area of intrusion detection, firewall implementation, and also virus protection. I think that's all from me, so I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Najah binti Zaidi and I'm going to continue the presentation with Human Resource Department. Portal 1 Sendiri Berhad consists of 25 human resource staff and the department plays role in managing the assets of the company, for example, their employees, and also monitoring the human resource budget and educate the employees on company policies such as time management, appropriate dress, and workplace culture. The Human Resource Department in Portal 1 Sendiri Berhad consists only one position in the department, and their staff are reporting directly to the company's director. Next, the Human Resource Department in Portal 1 Sendiri Berhad does involve in hiring and selection process for new employees. The method they use for paid job posting is using mass media such as JobStreet and My Future Job platform. Through this platform, the company get over 600 applicants for IT position. This platform benefits to the company because the fee is free upon posting the job vacancies in the platform. However, the company find it quite difficult to find the relevant candidates as the experience of the candidates not satisfy the company's expectation. In addition, the company also hiring for the internship in the company, and it is also benefits for the company as the JobStreet platform and My Future Job platform provides depositing for internship for free. Next, the Human Resource Department also prepare a letter for correspondence, for example, the confirmation letter and also acceptance of resignation letter of the employees. Next, we proceed to recruitment process. In recruitment process, the company generally takes only 2 weeks to make the final decision on recruiting new employee after the interview process and proceed with offer letter. However, the company will do another session of interview if there is any criteria that need to be clarified of the candidates before making the final decision. This is very important for the company, as choosing the wrong employee can cost a lot for the company and it will give disadvantages to the company itself. After the recruitment process has finished, the newly recruited employee will go through an induction in the company. The human resource executive will give a briefing and hand a handbook to the newly recruited employees about the company they work for. And also, they will be introduced to the other human resource colleague so that the newcomers can adapt comfortably to the company's environment. Also, after this introducing session has finished, the manager will take over the new employees for the induction process and give explanation to the employees about the job scopes and the responsibilities in the company they work for. In terms of training and development, the company consists of 2 types of training, which is internal and external training. For internal training, the manager and senior plays major roles in conducting the training program for the executive and non-executive employees, while for external training, the company will hire the third party to conduct the training program. The training program usually will be conducted during the weekend, and all of the preparation is done by the human resource staff with preparing the paperwork and tentative of the program and get the approval from the director before proceeding the program. However, these activities has reduced due to the pandemic COVID-19 outbreak. Next, in terms of payment or reward system, the company categorized based on the position level of the employees, such as non-executive, executive, senior, and manager. As of pandemic COVID-19 situation, the company's finance affected greatly due to this situation, and thankfully, the company does not reduce the employees' salary amount, but reducing the employees' allowance to 50%. Next, the Human Resource Department also manage in processing monthly claim by the employees and also manage the submission of monthly statutory, for example, SOPSO, KWSP, and PCB. For reward systems, the Human Resource Department also manage the rewards that are given to the employees for appreciation purpose, which the company giving cash as a reward to the employees who served the company for 5 and 10 years. These rewards are given during the annual dinner of the company. Next, the Bottom 1 Sendirian Berhad company also facing the shortage of employees because of freezing recruitment process due to this pandemic situation. This will cause the IT engineer staff to do multitasking job to cover all of the tasks which are out of their field, as there is insufficient of workforce in the company. Next, if there is a problematic issue that happen in the company, for example, problematic employees, the company will take several procedures for the problematic employees. The first step is submission of cause letter of the problem they did. And next, the human resource management will give advice to the employees about their wrongdoings. And if the employees keep repeating the same problems, then the management will issuing the warning letter to the employees for the first time and proceed with the second warning letter if the situation does not change. And the final decision is the termination of the employees. For employee services or welfare, the company under Human Resource Department will coordinate event for the employees in order to attracting and retaining the employees to make them feel motivated to perform well in their job. For example, celebrating the employee's birthday for every month. Next, the employees who are having difficulties in terms of finance or health crisis, the company definitely responsible for their employees and help them a lot, where the company provides loan benefits to employees who served the company more than 2 years. And also the employees are provided with medical benefits for health crisis. Lastly, in terms of productivity improvement scheme, the Human Resource Department of Portal 1 Sendirian Berhad Company is planning to be human resource consultant, as the company is an IT-based company. where this planning and goals can benefit both the company and the existing customer. I will pass to Shakira to continue the presentation. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Shakira Alisa and I'm going to continue the presentation from Najiha. SWOT analysis is an acronym for strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. It is a very useful tool or a framework that can be used to analyze the pros and cons of the managerial components in a company. So the first two determinants, the strength and the weakness, is considered the internal factors, and the later two determinants, which are opportunities and threats, are considered an external factors. So the number one determinants are strengths. Strengths are the attractive features or attractive attributes that can help attract and retain employees for the management. It is important so that the company or the employers or the management can take advantage of that strengths and use it for a successful company. So one of the strengths of Portal 1 Sdn Bhd is they have a very experienced management. The company has been running for 17 years and the HR manager has been working in the HR department for 5 years. So with their combined experiences, they can cooperate and work together. For example, the board directors can advise and cooperate with the HR manager to forecast the internal supply or the external supply or the forecasting of the supply of demand. The second strength for Portal 1 Sdn Bhd is the quick hiring decisions. They took 2 weeks after the interview to decide the applicants. In my opinion, it is a suitable time for both the employees and the employers so that the employers will not make rash decisions and the employees also would not wait for too long, because if the applicants were to wait for too long, they might lose interest in the job and start looking for other job opportunities. Thirdly, the HR management has optimal training method. They incorporate both internal and external training for their employees. It is very good because the training can complement each other and they can be integrated so that the employees can gain more knowledge and they can have more ideas. Fourthly, the HR management has a very excellent care for employees' welfare. For example, they celebrate birthdays and give rewards during the annual dinner. This is very good because it can boost the employees' morale and increase the competition to work hard in the company. The next factor is weakness. A weakness can be found in every company and it is a negative attribute that can reduce the company's performance. So it is important to analyze and acknowledge them in a company. The first weakness of HR management is the limited amount of employees. They only have 35 employees per company, and when demands get high, things might get out of hand. So some of the employees might have to multitask, and this might reduce their work quality. The second point is the limited external recruitments. Portal 1 company recruits from website and also from the government-linked agencies, but they did not recruit through social media. And according to a study from the Society of Human Resource Management, they found out that 84% of the companies recruit through social media. So Portal 1 should take the advantage and opportunity of social media platform to recruit their employees better. The third point is the single employee selection technique. The HR management only uses one interview technique, which is a face-to-face oral interview. They also look through the curriculum vitae, but studies found that only one selection technique is invalid and unreliable. So they should use a combination of techniques to ensure a better selection of employees. The third factor is opportunity. Opportunities are the external factors that can be found in a business environment that can help and contribute to the success of company. So a company should take advantage of the opportunity so they can use it and increase the performance in the company. So the first opportunity is the government encouragement. In the annual budget of 2021, the government has allocated Ringgit Malaysia of 1 billion for the reskilling and upskilling program for the employees. It will benefit 200,000 employees all around Malaysia, and it will definitely improve the performance and their morale in the company. 100 million ringgit is also allocated for the Industrial Digitalization Transformation Scheme for the small and medium enterprise. The use of IT systems will definitely increase the demand in the IT company and thus increasing the performance and the income of the company. So the opportunity should be grabbed. Second, there is a growing support for local IT system and ELB provider. It is done through the Beli Barangan Malaysia campaign, and it will cause more job opportunities and increase performance in the Malaysian company as they know that people will support them. The third opportunity is the increasing awareness for ELB needs. For example, the needs for CCTVs and sensors. It is very needed nowadays to provide security and protection for the assets, even in the households or the organization. Moving on to the fourth and last factor, the threat. Threats are the negative attributes that can impede or negatively affect a company or organization. It is important to identify the threats so that actions can be taken. The first threat is the competition from other companies. Other companies include Alphamatic, Virox, and also YL systems. Thus, it is important for the HR management to offer encouragement and attractive offers to the companies and employees specifically so they can work better and give a better performance. The second threat is the increase of hardware costs. Nowadays, due to the increasing demands, the price of ALA hardwares and also computer hardware is increasing. Thus, it is important to diversify the resource because stock maintenance is definitely important. The third threat is the uncertain economic environment. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, there is less economic growth, and globally, the fluctuating stock market can cause the demands not following the expectations. So the conclusion is, the SWOT analysis is a very useful tool to analyze and identify the pros and cons, the positive and negative attributes in a company and a management. So it is important to take notes and take action on the identification and the analysis that has been done. Thank you, that's all from me. We're moving on to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Nur Amanina. I'm going to continue the presentation by Nur Shakira. I'm going to present the suggestions that can be used to improve HRM of the company. First, how the department hire and select the new employees. Second, the induction process. Third, the indicators to evaluate the performance of employees. Fourth, the procedures that will be taken by the department for the problematic employees. Fifth, the implementation of work by the employees. And the last one is the action taken in making decisions on the shortage employees or surplus condition. For the first suggestions, it is about how the department hire and select the new employees. Based on the interviews that have been done, the company used the correct way in hiring and select the new employees. However, it can be improved by following the recruitment and selection process. The HRM has conducted the job analysis by making interviews and observations on the candidates. Then, they can search for their source applicants. There are a wide variety of sources available for small business owners to use in finding the qualified applicants to fill the job openings. For examples, there are employee referrals, networking, unsolicited applications, school and college, and job fairs. About this suggestion, people now are considered about work and life balance and versatility. This is because, based on the research that has been done in about 2019, the benefits of the flexibility at the work is assisting in recruitment efforts, building efficiency, and enhancing the morale of the worker. For the next suggestions, our group has suggested during the induction process, it can be more interesting and informative to the candidates, as it is the time for them to learn more about the company in terms of how they work, their target and goals in the future, what can they do together with the present staffs to achieve them. Thus, the company should know when it will be held to make sure the new staff will be ready and more passionate about their work. The company also must know how to solve the problems that may arise if the participants are diverse during the induction. HRM also should know how much information and what information should be given to the new employees. They must know how to play their role if the information disseminated is not accurate. For the third suggestions, our group suggests the indicators to evaluate the performance of the employees. These indicators are used to determine whether the employees have fulfilled the pre-established targets during the period between the evaluations. The key performance measures specifically related to the employee's specific job functions will be evaluated during the assessment. The key measures can include the timeliness, attention to detail, creativity and innovation, consistency, and also initiative. These are usually unique to the employee's particular job role. Thus, this can involve anything from learning a new software program to leading a team effort or achieving and earning targets. So the company should know what their employees supposed to do and know how to do the work. For the fourth suggestions, we found that the procedures that will be taken by the department for the problematic employees are quite not organized, as they only give the warning letter and next counseling. However, we suggest to use the three main steps to handle the problematic employees. First, do not ignore the problem, as it may help them to improve their performance, as they know that they are not alone in facing problems related to work. Next, they can intervene as soon as possible. This is to make sure the problem that has arisen is not becoming more worse. For the third steps, the employers should help the staff to get back on track. This is because as soon as the employee starts to realize that these negative habits are real and witnessed by those within the company, the manager should begin coaching the hard worker to show more healthy and effective behavior. However, the company should not forget for good employees, as they can giving the workers feedback, promoting quality production by rewarding those who do well, and also providing a channel of communication between managers and their subordinates. For the fifth suggestions, our group suggests the implementation of work by the employee. The company should take control of the employees right after they started their work at the company. While the work is being carried out by the employee, the manager must monitor their new staff, give feedback regularly, and coach if necessary. This will help to outline the tasks needed to complete the project, identify the personnel and resources needed, and also document the timeline for project completion to ensure the staff meets the strategic goals. For the last suggestions, we would like to suggest the action taken in making decisions on the shortage of employees or surplus conditions. These actions are to make sure whether the work can be done by existing employees. For the condition of the shortage employees, the company can use overtime if the shortage is small, where the employees are willing to work overtime. It can be filled with the present employees. If the present employees can't do the work, it needs the help of external forces. The external forces includes the use of part-time workers, recalling employees who were laid off, if any, and also the recruitment of expertise where there are gaps. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi, I am Siti Nurani Zahani. So as the conclusion, overall, the human resource practice by the company has their own strength that give advantages to them and also weakness that can be improved in order to achieve highest performance of human resource department in a company. The one that involved in handling human resource department of Portal 1 Center Berhad is someone that has a lot of experience. However, the lack of staffs may be the cause of their weakness. In order to build a good human resource department in a company, they should go through and take a look for every detail from time to time on how they can improve their function in the company, because a good human resource department help in building a great company with high quality staff. That's all from us. Thank you.